Alright, what is going on, my friend? Welcome to the video. My name is Brando Linick, and this is going to be a talk on how to actually start a business. I'm going to share with you kind of my experience when it comes to starting a business, concepts you really got to know when it comes to starting a business, and just being completely direct with you, not throwing any punches here. An example I will be using to kind of illustrate my own personal experiences with this and just things you got to know is an electric business, alright? Starting an electronic business, whether that's dealing with handsets, whether that's dealing with computers, laptops, headphones, alright, computer repair services. If you're looking at starting an electronic business, I'm just going to tell you, alright, from a business to business perspective, you got to keep in mind when you're dealing with shipping and handling and inventory with electronics, alright, you're dealing with overhead. Now that overhead, it's not to say it's good, bad, right, or wrong, but if you're looking at this because you want to build a business and build an income for yourself that's highly profitable, you got to keep in mind that overhead, it cuts down your profits, and it not only cuts down your profits, but it increases what you have to manage. You got to manage those things, all right? And unless you're looking at this because you're really passionate about electronics, and even if you are really passionate about electronics, from a business perspective, if you're looking at this to build a business, to create time, freedom, and leverage, having done a form of this over the last 3 years, actually getting involved in retail business, which is the same thing where you're dealing with equipment, supplies, inventory, shipping and handling, unless you're prepared to deal with that and you're okay with dealing with that, which I'm just telling you can be a headache and feel like you're employed to the business rather than an owner of the business, before you head down that path, if you hear me out here for a minute, I've got a lead I want to throw your way. And my story with this goes back a year ago when I transitioned from a retail store business, alright, and I came across a person who was building a business on the internet. Now get this, the internet's not the only way to go when it comes to building a business. What I'm about to share with you is not average or typical results. I'm not promising you results. I wanted to just put that disclaimer out there. I'm just sharing with you what's possible so you can make an educated decision on how to build a business to get the results that you want by the end of this video. And this person, alright, was building a business online, making a high multiple six-figure income business without supplies, equipment, inventory, any of that stuff that goes with a retail business, that goes with an electronic business. And because they weren't dealing with that, I reached out to them. They had time freedom, location freedom, money freedom, location freedom to travel, to pick up, to build their business in countries where they didn't even speak the language. And I started to model and copy what this person was doing with their permission, and in less than about 30 days I was able to not just walk away from corporate America but create a full-time income where I was able to put my traditional business off to the side, and I haven't looked back since. And I'm just sharing that with you to share with you what's possible. Yes, I had to work at it. Yes, I had to learn stuff like you'd have to do in any business, alright? But the cool part was I didn't have to deal with managing equipment, supplies, employees, alright? And if you want to build a business that's lucrative, that's flexible, that you can do what you want, when you want, wherever you want with, obviously work required, not telling you you're going to push a button and get rich overnight. That's not the case when it comes to business. But if that makes sense to you and the internet makes sense to you, alright, to get the results that you want out of a business, if you're willing to work, if you're willing to learn, if you're coachable and trainable, connect with me on my site after. Check it out. It's 123marketingtips.com. You can find out more information about how to actually build a business online. But aside from that, the whole purpose of this video is really to just share some information with you, to get this across, to help you save a lot of frustration, a lot of late nights and overwhelm, to help you build a business in a way that can help you do what you're passionate about, whether that passion is traveling the world, whether that passion is learning a new language, alright, whatever that is for you. If this makes sense to you and you learned what I learned and saw what I saw going back 15 months ago when I switched from a traditional retail business to an internet business, and this already makes sense to you, then I look forward to connecting with you on the other side, and I look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world, my friend, and seeing your success story. Take care.